Hello, this is the first of my vlog on banking. I'm an expat working in Qatar, and I'm trying really hard to get myself out of a deep hole. I had some medical problems a few years back, both myself and my family. Got behind on a lot of things like taxes. So at this point, I'm working in Qatar, loving it. Don't make a whole lot, but make enough. And I'm going to be going through what it's like to be an expat in Qatar in terms of banking and trying to get out of debt, things like that. I am almost tax-free, about 90% tax-free working in Qatar, but you have to have a Qatari bank that says Qatar Real in order to get paid here. And you have to report all of your income and all of your banking details through FATCA to the United States government. No matter where you are in the world, they need to know exactly what you make, and you have to report it. So I have a few bank accounts, and I'll tell you a lot about the different bank accounts, but I've had two bank accounts that I used for payroll. The first one was QIB. I liked them. They were not bad. And the second one that I'm using now is QNB, which is the national bank. They say it's the best bank because you get paid sooner. I think that's more a function of when your company pays you and turn it over to the bank than anything else. But I do like QNB now. I'm using it. They've got a pretty good mobile app. I don't use the mobile app that much. I use the web app. I'll send you a couple pictures of that. But on the web app, I'm able to send money at a pretty low rate across the world. If I had to send money to Australia, the Philippines, United States, wherever, I can send it, and it keeps record of it for me, and it doesn't cost me a whole lot. I also have a credit card with them. I'm trying desperately to pay it off because debt is terrible, and if you don't pay off the credit card, you could be in big trouble if you lose your job. So that got cut off. So just reiterating that. So basically, you don't want to ever carry your balance on credit here, because if you do and you lose your job, they're going to make you pay it. They don't care where you get the money. You need to borrow it from friends and family, or you're not leaving the country. So it's really a serious issue, and I've known a few people that have gone to jail because they didn't have the money to pay off their credit cards here. So it's no joke. If you're an expat working in Qatar, especially if you're American, really be careful with your credit. Make sure that you don't get too much credit. I mean, if you're like me, you're here to make money, not to spend money. So with QNB, they don't have very good savings functions. I mean, they have a savings account, but you don't make any interest on it. You don't make any profit on it, and you aren't entered into a draw or a lottery. There's one cool thing, and I'm going to cover this for you in the next video, but in Qatar, there's a bunch of different banks that offer basically a lottery. So you put money into savings beyond a certain threshold, and then monthly or quarterly they give away anywhere from $1,000 US to as high as $300,000 US. And there's only about 3 million people here, of which maybe 2 million are saving money. So I figure I have, a 1 in 2 million shot of winning the lottery, and I'm being I guess you would say, motivated to save money, which I need to do. So more on that on the next video. But just to recap on QNB, it's a good bank. It's the national bank here. It's really good for smooth transactions and transferring money around the world, and you get paid fairly decently on time. So I think that's the roundup for QNB. I'll leave the link, I guess, up here of how to apply for a QNB account, or maybe down here. You do need to be working in Qatar to do it. The taxes here are zero for Qatar, to pay Qatar, and you just had to file and pay the little bit you had to pay in the United States for your taxes.